Look, my friend, the game is still more than a year away from release, but GTA 6, it has already divided the internet into 2 or even 3 parts. Do you know what the issue is? It's a debate about whether this game will be the best of 2026 or the biggest disappointment in history. As you know, Rockstar Games pulls the plug on the internet with every trailer, but the audience is so saturated that one group says, whatever Rockstar does will advance the industry by 10 years, while the other group fears we've placed too many expectations on them. They won't be able to live up to them. Some leaks suggest the game will be extremely realistic, but remember, in RDR22, some people got bored with hearing things like, take care of the horse, clean the weapon. If GTA also adopts a similar simulation focus, what will the arcade enthusiasts do? We'll see. But one thing is certain, no matter what other game comes out in 2026, it will be overshadowed by GTA 6. In the world of cinema, however, it's a complete Project Hail Mary. A storm is raging. The film, adapted from Andy Weir's, author of The Martian magnificent book, broke 3 major box office records over the weekend. What do I always tell you? If you make decent science fiction and don't treat the audience like idiots, those seats will be full, my friend. Ryan Gosling's performance so effectively captured the spirit of loneliness and problem solving from the book that people keep going back to see it. Why was it so popular? Because the film is not just a visual spectacle. Just like in The Martian, it shows that science and mathematics are cool. For those tired of the lightsaber-wielding, wizarding universe of Star Wars, real science fiction came as a breath of fresh air. This film is a strong contender for best science fiction adaptation, not just of the year, but of the last decade. Now we're getting to a more serious point. A massive social media lawsuit has been filed against big tech companies, Meta, TikTok, YouTube. What's the matter? Children's mental health. We see every day how algorithms trap our children in a cycle, making them addicted to dopamine. The court says, you deliberately designed these algorithms to be addictive. Platform defense, we only provide the tools, the control is with the parent. The indictment states, no, you optimized those tools to manipulate children's brains. This lawsuit could result in such severe restrictions on social media giants that we might not recognize Instagram or TikTok as old names tomorrow. The compensation to be paid could reach billions of dollars, but the most important point is that algorithms will now have to be transparent. Is this a positive development? Absolutely yes. Meanwhile, a complete drama is unfolding in the world of economics and the automotive industry. German giant Volkswagen has announced plans to lay off 50,000 people. Brother, the German automotive industry is in turmoil. Do you realize that? The Volkswagen CEO came out and openly implied China has completely ruined us. Now, here's the thing. The Chinese have advanced so quickly and at such low cost in the electric vehicle, EV, business, that the Germans' cumbersome, expensive, and traditional structure couldn't keep up. Cost crisis. Energy and labor costs in German factories are very high. Software problem. While Chinese cars are computers on wheels, VW is still struggling with software bugs. Chinese market. VW used to sell most of its vehicles to China, but now the Chinese are preferring their own brands. BYD, Xiaomi, Geely. Conclusion? 50,000 families will lose their jobs. This is the first major price to pay for the defeat of not just VW, but the entire European industry against China. In the defense industry, we've taken another step closer to the Star Wars universe. Israel announced laser weapons to be integrated into fighter jets. Look, My dear brother, why is this important? The cost of launching an Iron Dome missile is tens of thousands of dollars, but a laser shot only costs a few dollars. As long as there's electricity, you never run out of ammunition. Lasers travel at the speed of light. There's no such thing as an evasive maneuver. These lasers used to be too small to fit on massive trucks, but now they've been miniaturized enough to fit inside an airplane fuselage. This technology will be able to neutralize incoming drones, missiles, and other threats in seconds at a very low cost. The nature of warfare is changing, my friends. It's no longer the path of bullets, but the path of photons that matters. A test that predicts the cognitive function, that is, how much brain damage has been sustained, of patients who have experienced cardiac arrest after they arrive at the hospital. Tested was improved. Generally, when the heart stops, doctors can restart it, but it takes days to understand the state of the brain. This test makes it possible to determine early on whether a patient will wake up or how much mental damage they will experience by examining specific proteins that accumulate in the blood. Why is it valuable? Because this prevents incorrect interventions, personalizes treatment, and allows patients' families to receive much clearer information. Technology isn't just for playing games or waging war, it's also for saving lives like this. Yes, I had a really packed agenda today. As you can see, the world is simultaneously waging war with lasers, throwing 50,000 people onto the streets, and measuring our heart rates with artificial intelligence. What do you think? Are you looking forward to GTA 6? Or are you also scared by Volkswagen's layoffs? Will laser weapons make the skies safer or more dangerous? Write your comments. I read them all. Take good care of yourselves. Stay connected with technology. Goodbye.